If there's one typical thread among parents, specifically new parents, it's how they wish they had known some very detailed things about parenting. Like it's this club that you can only talk about once you are in it. So today, we are going to break the silence on all kinds of things you might want to know. Things we wish we had known before having a baby. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to Promising Parenting Practices and hit the bell icon for notifications. Now, let's get into it. Our everyday lives have made us both closer and further apart than ever before. We can fly to another land in a matter of hours, yet talking about the pain and difficulty of breastfeeding is something only spoken about when a new parent is in the thick of it. There's nothing like preparation, particularly for this, the most common adventure of your life. Every woman is going to undergo a different experience when it comes to having an infant. Something that one might be stunned by may not be the same for you. Your experience with your first newborn will be different from the other babies. Number 1, nothing can prepare you for your sleep deprivation. Honestly, a man will never understand what it's like. There's a lot more than just sleep deprivation to contend with. You've got postpartum recovery and engorgement, and you probably haven't slept a full night in months anyway. Hello, toilet trips. So hear this out. It's rough. Not sleeping is tough, but it isn't forever, and there are ways to make it more comfortable for yourself. Baby sleep is irregular to begin with, but it does balance out. Rest whenever you can, and trust that it won't be forever. It feels like half of the struggle is just feeling as though the challenge of it all will never end. Also, a word to the wise. Everything appears much harder when you aren't getting enough sleep. Things always look brighter when you have slept more. Number 2, postpartum anxiety is a thing. Postpartum depression is somewhat widely spoken about now. It is not as much of a taboo topic as it used to be. It is a very common reaction to drop in hormone levels after delivery and may leave you feeling overwhelmed, sad, and weepy. Work your way through it with a lot of support from your close family. There's nothing shameful or wrong with having feelings of depression following childbirth. It's normal to cry for no reason at all when people tell you it should be the happiest time of your life. A lot of women are ashamed or think that there's something wrong with them when they feel this way. And we just want you to know that there isn't. For some, it may take a couple of weeks. For others, it lasts longer or even turns into serious postpartum depression. Many symptoms overlap between postpartum anxiety and postpartum depression, such as irritability, poor sleep, and trouble relaxing. Mothers undergoing postpartum depression commonly experience symptoms of anxiety, although not all mothers suffering from anxiety are depressed. Establishing the correct diagnosis is crucial, as women with postpartum anxiety may not respond as well to certain treatments for depression. And finally, give yourself a break. After all, you just had a baby. Postpartum anxiety is common, and in many cases, it will pass with time. If you are struggling, please seek support. You don't have to feel the way you are forever. Number 3, everyone has an opinion. Each and every single person on the face of the earth will have an opinion on the way you parent. Not all of them will express it, but everyone will have their own creative perspective. Not everyone knows what they are talking about. As a new mom, you hear so many people tell you how you should do things. Oh, this worked for me and my kids turned out perfect, so you need to do it this way as well. Felt like a common theme. Here's the thing though, no one's kids are perfect. And also, different things work for different babies, and different things work for different parents. There is no one right way to do things in parenthood. Trying to please everyone and not step on any toes will only send you into a breakdown. Seriously. Do not waste your time trying to make peace with others. You know your baby best, so stick to what you feel is right. Now, there's a time for bringing on board other people's opinions, but they should only come from those that you can count on. We have witnessed the most ridiculous mom wars online over things that we don't even think could be controversial. Whether it's about your birth experience, how you feed your baby, what toys you give them, or don't, sleep or car seats, it is a sure thing that there will be opinions on it. Do your own study and ask the opinion of those you trust. After that, please make your own decisions and cling to them without feeling any guilt. So figure out what works best for you and your baby, and stick with it. Number 4, trust your spouse. It is typical for women to want to be the main caretaker of their infants. New moms are very connected to their babies, especially during the 4th trimester. Many women struggle to leave their babies in the care of others, even from people they love and trust deeply. It can be upsetting or scary to allow someone else to care for your baby, including the infant's other parent. Yes, this might be hard in the beginning. You feel as though you know every detail about your newborn, and trusting your partner with their care can feel challenging. However, they are just as much a parent as you are. Women often whine that their significant others don't help enough with the baby, but at the same time, they never let them do anything without criticism or supervision. Just because he doesn't do it the exact way that you would, doesn't mean it's wrong. Start as soon as possible by sharing the responsibility. It is extremely good to have someone there to share the load. Start by asking your partner to hold and care for the baby while you are home. Have genuine conversations about how you and your partner regard caregiving. Try to identify moments of agreement and tactfully explore points of disagreement. It is beneficial to understand where both of you are coming from as you begin caring for the baby, as individuals and as partners. In fact, coming to this understanding is helpful before the baby is even born. Snuggle time offers a bonding opportunity and also helps partners build skills in comforting the baby. Diaper changes are an ideal place to start, and there is room for a whole lot of practice. Your partner will need to build confidence in themselves and find their own way to care for their child. Your partner will probably do things differently than you, but it is vital for your baby and partner to learn, grow, and bond together. Just as new mothers rely on others to help build their own confidence as parents, your partner needs to hear from you when they do something right. Creating a support system that you know is trustworthy and safe is key. In a way that works for you and your baby, you can increase the amount of time you're gone and the distance you're comfortable leaving. By creating space for the people close to you to care for the baby, you are letting your loved ones bond with the baby, both when you are present and not. Number 5, freezer meals are your friend. Get ready for the baby's big debut by prepping these delicious freezer meals in advance. Taking one big day to prepare freezer meals in advance will make your life so much easier once the baby arrives. If you at all can, prepare freezer meals for after you have had your baby. You may not need them right away, but even months down the line, when they are teething and miserable, it is so helpful to be able to have a healthy dinner ready to go. It is recommended to find about 10 to 12 recipes you like, and then double or triple them. It's easier to batch prep meals. Making 3 sets of lasagna is a lot easier to shop and make than making 3 completely different meals. If your friends ask what they can do for you, suggest a freezer meal or 2. How well did you cope with your new lifestyle? And how did you handle everything? Let us know in the comments. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to Promising Parenting Practices and hit the bell icon so that you are notified whenever we post new content. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more.